What's on my mind is that so many of you don't feel comfortable charging more. And often what I find is that your pricing is a reflection of your own confidence, value, and self-worth. It's truly a direct correlation. And I'll get a lot of pushback on that. I'll get people saying, well, no, it's because that's the only thing the market will bear. My clients won't pay that much, and all kinds of reasons. I actually wrote down a bunch of things that I hear when people first come to me. That's not how much people charge in my area. I don't want to price myself out. I don't want to be higher than the competition. I'm not sure I've been in business long enough to charge higher. All kinds of reasons why people are discounting their prices or reducing the number of hours and not charging the client their full amount. It's really, truly, I can't tell you enough. I've seen it for 30 years. And in the last 6.5 years coaching people, that it comes down to your confidence. Now, it could be your confidence in your pricing structure. It could be your confidence in your contract. It could be your confidence in your service models. But I'm telling you that if you're not running a profitable business because part of the reason is that you're not charging the right amount of money, that your pricing is off, it really is something that we have to work on first by making you understand your value and getting your confidence up by having a support system that tells you you're valuable and proves to you that you're valuable, and then gives you the words and the confidence to sell yourself to other people. We are often, and this is not anybody's personal burden, but we are all surrounded by people who don't understand what we do for a living, don't understand why we charge what we do, and devalue sometimes. Now, it might be someone really close to you. It might be someone not so close to you. It varies. Or it's someone in your past that's in your head. I remember as an art consultant, I used to say to myself in the beginning when I wasn't charging enough, I would never pay for this service. I would never have someone come in my house and show artwork. I can't believe people are paying me for this. Right? I remember feeling that at times. So this statement is very true. I have had to step out of work now due to personal reasons. Oh, I'm sorry, but it has given good pause to realize change is essential going forward. Exactly. If your pricing is not getting you to the level where you're making money, starting to enjoy what you do a little bit more because you're making money, which always helps, right? If you want to have a hobby, have a hobby. But if you're here, I'm assuming that you're growing a business. You have to work on yourself always, right? This is why I'm a life and business coach. I do so much personal development all the time because you have to nurture your soul, your mind, your future by continuing to learn in order to get your confidence up, to be able to then take action on things that scare you. And trust me, every time I raise prices, ever since I was young, whenever I raised prices or used to ask for a raise, I would be like, oh my God, this is not going to work. Nobody's going to pay that, right? Automatically, my brain would go to that. Instead of saying to myself, how can I make this work? What kind of client do I need? How do I need to make a presentation that makes the client want to work with me? And here's a question for you. What value can you add to your service model to justify your prices, right? I am big on don't lower your price, add value, right? This is why when people coach with me, they get the membership site, they get the walkie-talkie app, they get this, they get that. We're always throwing in extra value as opposed to lowering the price. So think to yourself, is there an additional little something I can do in my process that makes this service feel a little extra special that will then make you feel more confident in raising your prices, right? Because if you're not feeling confident in your pricing, I'm telling you, it's going to come across in your body language, in your tone of voice, in your ums and hesitations when you're presenting your pricing, which is why I say your pricing is a reflection of your own confidence. I've seen time and time again, people say, you know what, I need to charge 30,000 for this. And then suddenly they're like, well, I could probably bring it back a little bit. And I think 30,000, they're not going to do it. So maybe I'll go down to 25 and I can justify it this way. And all I think to myself is you're actively working to justify reducing your profit. Why are you doing that? Instead, why not actively pursue adding value or suggest to the client that if this price point is too high, if they say that, don't offer it if they don't say that, they can reduce the scope of the job or go into a different service model that you may have. So there are tricks and tips that I give every single day about this, but I wanted to point out today that if you're struggling to raise your prices and you're still not profitable, think about this statement that's on the screen, that your pricing is a reflection of your own confidence, value, and self-worth. And that is probably more what you have to work on instead of all the other things you might be working on. All right. This actually could come first, because without this, you're never going to get ahead. So I hope that resonates with somebody. We are starting a new group in April. We're quite a bit of ways from that, but work on your personal development in order to improve your business, improve your confidence, so that you can raise your prices to be a profitable business. Remember that business is not just you standing in a square helping somebody with whatever they hired you for, right? If you're an interior designer, you're helping them design. If you're a coach or consultant, you're helping them change their lives. You're not just worth the moments that you're spending with them. It's all the education that went behind it. It's all the time spent still currently interacting with industry partners, learning the latest and greatest in your field. So with the personal development, your confidence will grow. This is such a focus of probably literally every single day on the walkie-talkie app for the 30-something clients I support. It's something they need almost every day, a little boost of confidence, because let's face it, we all work often, most of us work in a bubble by ourselves. So you need that camaraderie. You need that encouragement. You need someone who's saying, you know what, you're doing an amazing job, even with that baby step you took, as opposed to, oh, gee, I took a baby step and it really wasn't enough. So think about how you can improve your confidence. And that's going to be kind of like the key that unlocks everything else that you want to do. I hope this was helpful to someone today. Go have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.